Okay, we are gonna do a teardown on this Lenovo LOQ laptop. It's a gaming laptop. The customer said that there was some liquid damage, and we're gonna start with well, I removed the bottom cover already. It has only like 8 screws, really easy to remove. Now we want to take the rest apart, and then we are gonna start with the battery. The computer won't power on, but still we need to remove the battery to troubleshoot. um, so I'm gonna take this and see what I find. And as always, I always recommend you guys to keep track of your screws. Just keep everything together so you don't lose any pieces or put the screws in the wrong place. Alright, so we're right here. We're going to remove now the coin battery. We just unplug it, and then we are going to um, remove the memory RAM, and just like that it should come out. You can see a little liquid right here, so it's you can see a little bit of damage in here, some kind of sticky stuff. I think it was some energy drink or something. Very new computer. um, the motherboard seems to be very clean, but we don't know until we remove it. So we're gonna have to go ahead and do this. So we remove this screw. As always, just keep track of it, just leave it there for right now. And this one right here, that's for the fans. I think we have to remove all the cooling system together. So we want to start with the screws. 4 2. All right, am I missing one? All right, so we start with number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then number 5. All right, so okay, okay, 1 2 3, and always take your time. This little part right here is it's like a little bracket, a little cover is with attached to that. So we want to remove it, and this part should come off just by wiggling it back right here. Boom, just like that. We keep this parts with the screw together. See, keep the screw right here and the other screw right here. So when we put it back together, we won't lose any screws. All right, we lift the cooling system off slowly. Okay, and now we have to unplug the fans. There's one, there's the other one right here. And should come off just like that. See, right here comes off. Keep everything together. In this case, I'm gonna have to leave the screws right here for the moment, because I need to put this one like this, keeping the parts, all the pieces organized is always best, so you guys don't lose any parts, any pieces. All right, so right here is the Wi-Fi antenna, I believe, or the camera webcam. Anyway, we're going to do that right here, just like that. LCD. Yeah. All right, this one we're gonna put this screw, this for the cooling fan. We're gonna put it right next to the cooling fan where it belongs, and this is the other one. So right there, put everything, keep everything together, and then it looks like the liquid damage is gonna be here. So I'm gonna run this through the microscope to see if they can be fixed. Probably we wanna have to replace them, but right now we have that so far. Very tiny, but corrosion, but it won't let the computer boot. So now we are going to remove the wireless antenna and the wireless card. All right, we're just gonna keep that one together. So we make sure the black goes with the black arrow and the gray goes with the white arrow. Here we keep that one over there together, right there. Boom. And then we're gonna try doing that. We're gonna unplug the speakers. Okay, we're gonna disconnect. Oh, actually we can, no, I was thinking to leave that one attached to it, but all right. That's going to be for the trackpad. Now we unplug disconnect the keyboard. Okay, and the backlit connector. Okay, boom, and it should come off just like that. Okay, boom, we have that. Now we want to start removing the screws. There we go. Keep that together so we can pull the motherboard out. Okay, just keep those in there. Don't remove them until you're ready to pull it out. I'm gonna remove the SSD. Check if there's any damage, any leak. No, it looks very clean. So hopefully that's just a little spot, and then after it's been cleaned out, we are able to boot the computer or make the computer boot. Okay, that one, there's another one right here. All right, so always be patient and check all the connectors. If nothing is coming off smoothly, it means something is keeping it together. Like this one right here, there's a screw right here that you can barely notice it. So this one is keeping the motherboard together down. So you have to remove this screw in order to pull the motherboard out. So now carefully pull it out. We want to keep the screws together where they belong. So okay, in order for me to do this, I'm gonna show you the way I do it. I'm pretty sure somebody knows it already, but I use just electric tape or masking tape. I don't know how you call it, but so just to keep the screws where they belong. Some of them are going to be too big. Just keep them next to it. Okay, we have this one right here. Boom. This way you won't lose any screws. Keep it together there. Boom. All right, so we want to check the other side of okay. All right, one screw that fell off. We'll find out where that one goes to and so we are checking. This is the spot that this needs to be fixed. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's corrosion here. Okay, so now we want to check the other side. Power button right there. Looks very clean to me. So I'm gonna have to peel this off to check the under. Anyway, I'll do that in a little bit. So for that, now to remove the screen, I think it's only a couple of screws. I think that's gonna be just this one right here and this one right here. Unless it's more screws under. We're gonna try it here. We remove the first one. And then the second one. Oh, I see. Okay. We need to remove this one over here, which are the ones that are keeping everything together. So with that, we keep a pattern. We group them together so we know they belong together and in the same order. 2 and 3. Okay, and that should be it. It's coming off. The only thing we need to do is just pass these cables or these connectors through that. Through here, and then this one, this one. There's a little sticky stuff in there There we go, and this is how the screen comes off. There we go. Boom. And there we go. We have the keyboard and the screen. That's how it comes out. All right, and to put it back together, I'm gonna work on the motherboard, and just to put it back together, you just reverse the process. So just keep track of your screws, and hopefully this video helps you out. This is a teardown of a Lenovo LOQ gaming laptop.